Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to love, peace, and happiness. Tarot, coming to you live once again from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, or you could call me Empress or Goddess or Master. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the Master of One. That's me. No. But yes, we're here to do the latest free Timeless Collective channel message from the Tarot in the Shadow series. So if you're here, it's by divine design. And welcome. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, thank you for the growth on the channel, the increase in subscribers and views and follows, all of that. Thank you for purchasing your readings with me. I'm so thankful and grateful that you all are choosing me to do your personal readings. So thankful and grateful. Remember, if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. Make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you'll always be responsible for the choices and decisions that you make. And bring your intuition to the party. That's your number one guiding factor. And with all that being said and done, after these messages, we'll be right back. Before you touch the cards, Melinda, soplalo! So yeah, give me that breath of life. So we're going to pull from the postcards from Spirit. It'll be our first message that we'll pull, but the last message that we'll read. I love doing this. It just seems to always be perfect and flying out of the deck. We'll set that up here. And the next deck we're going to pull cards from, designed by my two beautiful grandsons. God, I love those dudes. They're awesome. The P&Q Oracle. What do we have? What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Please and thank you. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? All right. It says a howling wolf. And clearly this is Princeton's drawing. It says a howling wolf. As the thought comes in, does this have something to do with the full moon? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, for no reason at all, I just start choking. The backside of the card has some lines he drew on it too, and you know what it looks like is the old school desk at school that had the little table. You know how you had the table and you could fold it up and put it down, but you had to keep it up so you can do your work. And it was just a little tiny piece of a table in high school, middle school. I remember when I first got to those desks, they were so cool. I thought they were so cool when I was a kid coming out of elementary school, from the big group sharing tables with the big cubby underneath to slide all your stuff in. Anyway, so this looks like one of those ones that you have in high school. It has a little table here off to the side of the little folding chair. But the other side, we still have the howling wolf. So is there something here about education? Is there something here tonight? Yeah, definitely full moon energy. It might choke you up. Okay, the full moon energy is somehow coming up. And this howling wolf right now, as I'm sitting it on the keyboard, is telling me, watch when you get to the postcard from Spirit at the end of the show. I'm like, listen, we just barely started recording. What are you doing with yourself right now? We will be playing I Know Trivia tonight. I was surprised that they had me pull that deck back out again. But let's go first to the tea leaf fortune cards and get some factors. What are some of the key factors in the 3D experience of what's happening for tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message, please and thank you. 3 or 4 cards, whatever you see, gets the message across most completely. Thank you. Okay, 3. It's 3 cards tonight. Oh, no, it's 4. Look at that. All right. 2 are face up, 2 are face down. What's at the bottom of the deck first? The Fox. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the Fox came out in the download today. The Fox came out. No, the Fox came out in the personal reading I did today. Thank you. Okay. So the shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business with the Fox. Make your decisions wisely. The message in that reading where this Fox came out was, don't let them upset your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you handle business. Don't let anybody get in the way of your job, your career. And I feel like as I'm talking about business, this is more about like life purpose, life path, soul evolution. That's what the business is. I'm going to give you the business. The business. You give me the business. The business. Okay, so that song is coming through. Who is that? Kesha? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyways, okay. Look at this. The table and the tree want to come out and they want to talk together. It says hard work ahead and affairs with your family. Okay, there's a table here. The tree always gives me ancestor energy, but it says hard work ahead and affairs with your family. Is there a family gathering coming up? A family reunion for somebody there definitely is. There's definitely ancestor. So is this work in the within the family about ancestral patterns? Like you're the cycle breaker. So I just heard, because you're the cycle breaker, well then logically those who are ready to break the cycles are going to be more drawn to you. Okay, so there's something there about that. Why? Because you have the lessons, you have the information to pass on, you've got the knowledge, wisdom, the experience. Okay, so they will be naturally drawn to you. Okay, these ones will definitely do that. Okay. So affairs with your family. I also see a family who's working to redecorate their home. I see somebody buying some furniture at IKEA. There's some family buying furniture at IKEA. Y'all gonna work together. It's gonna be this memorable family project. I see something really funny happens. It's like when somebody walks into the glass door thinking that it's open from the patio, right? It's one of those funny moments. Something happens really funny here while y'all are putting IKEA furniture together or whatever brand it is, but it's like something you have to assemble at home. And there's something that funny that happens. It's going to be a lifelong memory. Listen, now here's the thing about those. You really can't plan them out. You just got to go with the flow. Okay, so for whatever reason that's coming out. And if you just had one of those, they're saying you found us. They're saying you found us because there's definitely something here for you. Okay. Now, these two that fell down face down on the table that I can't see, I don't know what they are. What do we have? The torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And we have the arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. This is beautiful. It confirms what we just said about, like, you're the cycle breaker. You broke karma for all this ancestral shit in your family. You know what I'm saying? People was doing the same messed up stuff for years and years and generations and handing it down, not even seeing the messed upness of it. And here you come with a fresh approach. I hear with a fresh approach, a new idea, a new way to see, a new way to do, a new way to believe. Okay, so some of you have broken religious taboos, religious background, upbringing, stuff like that. I hear you really blew their hair back. You really blew their hair back because you did something so cutting edge, different from what your family is used to. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, what you've done is not what they've had. You don't have like your favorite auntie is the same. No, it's not like that for you. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nobody that's like you in your family. Okay. But that's why you're in that family. You're the salt of the earth in that family. In other words, you preserve that spirit of what my niece called, she channeled a message for me, what she called the family heart. It's the family heart. Yeah, you preserve the energy of the family heart. Okay, that's why your ancestors are here in support of you. They're saying, we're with you. We're right next to you as you continue to work to move ahead. You need to know that you're on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. Okay, so they showed me a 5-card spread before. I thought I knew what spread it was, but now they just clarified what spread it is. We're going to begin with the Pocket Goddess Tarot. I really want the full-size Goddess Tarot. Why I haven't bought it for myself yet? That's a damn good question. But I'm going to stick with my Pocket Goddess Tarot for today. All these decks have been pre-shuffled. If you join the pre-show shuffle, where you can watch me shuffle the cards, all right? Main energy in the situation today is the Princess of Staves. Okay. The Princess of Staves is the main energy of the situation that's coming out for today's Tarot in the Shadows message. All right, let's look at, they said, let's look at the body, heart, mind, and spirit, and then the external influence. Okay, so show me the physical energy in the 3D. What's going on physically? Okay, 4 of Swords, a resting period. Okay, so Princess of Staves is an invitation. It's an idea of where you want to go, what you want to do. But it's a resting phase. It's not time to take action right now. It's resting time. Okay, in the emotional body, what do we have there? Whoa, and the King of Staves in the so even though it's a resting time, it's time to hold the hold on to your pony. Hold on to your pony. Slow your roll, horsey. They're saying you really want to go. It's like, and you give me the business. I really want to get to the business. You're like, I really want to get to the business. I really want to get this popping. Want to take action on it. Let's see what's going on in your headspace. What's going on in your headspace? In your headspace energy from this deck here, we have the 9 of Pentacles. I'm independent. I got this. I got my own thing. That's why you love me. Miss Independent. No, I ain't got no free time for you. I might be available from time to time, but you understand I got an hourly fee. Okay. What's in your spirit? What's in your spirit? The 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles. They said, look at the next card that came out with it. It's the 10 of Cups. So in the spiritual energy, spiritually complete, super happy, building yourself up, building up your business, okay, in the physical place, because the 3 of Pentacles, it's like you're cooperating with spirit to create this beautiful business, this family, beautiful new energy. What's at the bottom of this goddess tarot? The 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords lets me know, again, it confirms a lot of what we already channeled, which was like you have moved beyond a lot of the struggles that you were born into from your family line, from the way the stuff had been, the way you showed up to it. You know, you were born on the earth and you walked into a certain type of mess, and it was like, oh Lord. But you did some cleanup. It's like my mama said. My mama always used to say, Melinda, just because you born in the shit don't mean you have to sit in it. You can get up and clean yourself off and move on. So did you figure that out too? You were born into some shit, but you don't have to sit in it. You get up, clean up your energy, clean up your vibe, clean up your mind, find some new awareness of things that others around you didn't teach you because they didn't have it to teach you. I hear. Okay, thank you. Whew, so we've done the Pocket Goddess Tarot. It really looks like there's something on your mind that you want to do. You've been waiting for the perfect time. What you've been waiting for is for spirit to be ready and give you the go-ahead. I hear you're waiting on the God to take a dump urge. I see that everything's aligning beautifully, actually. It's looking really good. Let's go ahead and see from the Dark Goddess Tarot next. We'll use the Dark Goddess Tarot next. Oh, hold on. We have one more position because they... Thank you. Show me the external influence. They said take it off the top. All right. So off the top of the deck, the external influence in tonight's situation is the 5 of Wands. Oh, shoot. So many options. So I get so many options. I hear so many different people vying for your attention, for your time, so much competition. For someone, this is about competition in business. For somebody, this is, you want to take action, but you ain't trying to pick nobody yet. You trying to see who you going to choose in this, and you got options, okay? It's just about you trying to hire a new employee. For somebody, it is. It's just about you taking boyfriend applications or girlfriend applications or husband or wife applications or roommate applications, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you must apply in person. You must apply in person. Okay. There's something about you must apply in person. Okay. And I even just got a glimpse of somebody who actually has more than one job offer coming through here. Yeah, I see more than one job offer. You're going to be really happy with the final selection. It's like, let them battle it out for your value. Yeah, because you have an hourly fee. Going back to the beginning of the channel message. Yeah, because you got an hourly fee. Now, here's the thing. Somebody here, I'm picking up on a love experience. I'm going to touch on this before we go into the next deck. There's somebody here who has been having some battles. A relationship has come to an end. There's 2 people here who are very passionate for one another. Somebody's looking at you like you the good news. Yeah. For someone, there's a fire sign in your experience that's not you. The fire sign person would be Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay. But this person is highly conflicted right now. You have love for this person, but there's something about this person being highly conflicted right now in a battle. They're working against you. Okay, during the pre-shuffle, for those of you who got to see it, the working against you card came out of the, how did it come out? Did it come out? Did it flip over? I can't remember anymore. But the working against you card came through the tea leaf fortune cards, and I was like, it'd be interesting to see if it comes up. Well, they showed it to me earlier. It hasn't come out, but they're saying to mention it now. So there's somebody here who is in direct opposition to your attainment, to your fulfillment. Well, what the heck they want? Why you want to go and do that, love hunt now? Why you want to go and do that? Like, why you gotta be like that? Don't be such a hater. I heard cock blocker. Oh, is that what it is? Is somebody got a cock blocker? It could be any of this. Yeah, it is all of this for different ones of you. Let me know which one of you is coming through in which situation. Okay, let's go into, yeah, somebody got kicked out because they were underage and you knew it. Yeah, okay, so whatever that means. All right, clarify from the Dark Goddess Tarot now. Why is the Princess of Staves here? And we have the Six of Earth with Sonakwa. To Sonakwa, the Six of Earth energy. Okay. Somebody wants to give to a situation with you. Somebody wants to be, well, I have something for you. I want to offer you. We've had this come through before. Somebody wants to give a gift. They're thinking about, how can I offer this gift? Somebody has something they want to give you. Oh, honey, they want to give you, somebody want to give you their stick. Somebody want to give you their stick, and they just a whole competition for your attention, for your time, because your time is valuable. You might be available from time to time, but you don't have free time. Time is not free. It's actually your most expensive asset, because when it's gone, and you never know when you're going to run out of time in this physical vessel. So your time is a very... if you didn't understand the value of your time, honey, understand that you don't know when you're going to run out of it, and you can't buy no more. Not in this physical vessel. I know you're infinite being. Yes, this is very true. You are an infinite being. You will always exist. You won't exist in this vessel no more. Not in this particular vessel. With these particular gifts, skills, and abilities in this physical vessel during this particular time. So, I feel like you're busy, hard at work, doing what you need to do. But I do see somebody, you're getting a message, okay? You're getting some good news as well. So somebody here wants to give you a gift, okay? You're getting some good news about a generous offer. I see good news about a generous offer. Somebody here, you're going to be finding out that, I hear you'll wake up to a message. You had something for sale. I'm hearing offer up. If it's not offer up, it's some sort of app like that where you sell goods. You'll be very happy because it's a higher value item, and you were really hoping that it would sell for a fair price. You're going to be very happy. I heard, and the buyers are going to be ecstatic because they know the true value. And that's the kind of buyer you wanted to sell it to. Okay, this is some sort of, I hear it's an heirloom. They're saying it's an heirloom that you're selling. Okay, you're going to be really happy with what you're getting. Now, some of you here are in testing you're tipping your toes into the waters of offering your spiritual gifts for energy exchange. So either you're bartering services or you're actually getting paid for services, because getting paid for something is a form of energetic exchange. So some of you are you're testing your waters on getting paid for some sort of service that you offer, to see how this is going to go, see how you feel about it. I get that, tipping the toe into the water to test the water, see if it feels right for you. Is the water too hot? Is the water too cold? Is it something I even want to do? Okay. Starting out, trying a new adventure here in what you're doing. I hear that's going to go actually very well for you. What I see is it's going to end up actually extremely well for you. You're going to be very pleased with the outcome. I feel like what I'm hearing is you can be kind of concerned about the external competition, like, well, other people are better at it, or they've been doing it longer than me, or they got a cheaper price, or whatever. They said, don't worry about the other people. Focus on you and the value you have to offer. Now what's coming through is it Catherine Ponder? No, or is it could be Catherine Ponder. It could be Florence Scovel Shin. But I'm here. I offer a beautiful service in a beautiful way. I have a wonderful job with a wonderful pay. Okay, so there's something here. Have you been listening to that? If you haven't listened to some of the old prosperity preachers, you might want to check those out. They're beautiful. They're fun, really high vibrational, very empowering affirmations you can find there. Okay, the game of life and how to play it. I'm seeing the game of life and how to play it. Okay. So somebody here, you could be watching or listening to an audio presentation on YouTube about that. Okay. And is that how come things are getting better for you? And I heard you, and you found your courage to test these waters. Because you got some empowering influence, okay, some empowering influence that was supporting an idea you had. Okay, so there's some sort of support coming in for your idea. Again, I say don't even look at the competition. Okay, they say, yeah, just like my client today, she was showing me how she told one of her coworkers how she wanted her nails, so she was showing me the picture of the nails, and of course it came out nothing like what she was talking about, but it came out during that conversation. It's like, I don't even look at what other nail techs are doing. Like, I never look at nail art. And that's like a thing to do. Like, there's so much nail art out. For those of you who don't know, because there are some new people here, you don't know that I own a nail salon. I've been doing nails professionally since 2007. I've been independent since 2008. And actually, the nails is what pays for me to have time to sit up here and do this, because I charge, right? So I got time to sit up here and do stuff like this that matters to my spirit, where that's why I appreciate every love donation that comes through and every reading that comes through. It helps. I deserve. Anyways, going back to that. So there's a whole thing of, okay, now doing what you love, and then getting those who love it showing up and being willing to pay for, allowing you to live the life you love and do the things that are that matter to you. Allows me to. My choice in my career, my flexibility and taking control of my schedule has allowed me to take care of these children, get them back and forth to school. So for somebody here, you're looking at something like that. You're looking at another way to accomplish some things, and they're saying, don't worry about the competition. Just like I don't go looking up to see what other nail artists is doing. That ain't none of your business. Your business is to mind your business, and you'll have more business to mind. So a bit of business advice that's helped me throughout the years. And then another bit of business advice is, don't be afraid to charge what you're worth, and they won't be afraid to pay it. Because, honey, they can't get what you do just from anywhere. They get it from you, and you're the only where they can get it. You are the only where they could get it the way you do it. So take pride in what you do. Don't be afraid to charge what you're worth, and they won't be afraid to pay. Okay. So you got to be confident. There's something here about being confident in your presentation. All right. For somebody in regards to dating, though, I do see a person who is very passionate about you and wanting to take you out to dinner or out for drinks or to a show. Are y'all in Vegas? Do y'all have a lot of shows where you at? I don't know. Anyways, it feels very Vegas-y show-like. Okay. Can we please move to the next card? Thank you. All right. Clarifying the Four of Swords below you. In this physical position, we have the card of the Dark Goddess Tarot calls it corruption. It's the devil energy. It's called corruption here. So you're taking time with whatever this opportunity coming in is. Okay. I heard get comfortable. You got to take some time to get used to this money, honey. So somebody here, you're making a lot more money than you're used to. They're like, take time to get used to the money. Don't go nuts. Too many people, they come into big money, blow it all, because they come into this big money and then immediately they want to go have the $100,000 car, the $1 million mansion, all this extra stuff where it's like, hold on, can you just love where you're at and live a life that is still luxury? And we're not saying don't use it. They're saying use it, but they're saying take some time to get used to it. You got to get financially educated, okay, about big money like that for somebody, So there's somebody here, you're being built up, and at the same time as you're being built up financially, you're learning about money. So you're learning that, I like to always make sure that I have enough to clear for this much time before I go out and do this and that. You're learning about your budget, basically. But there's a temptation here, and you're learning to hold off on these temptations. Okay. For somebody here, there's a situation where you have a family member who's a Capricorn, and this person has been a little bit sick. I see somebody taking a collection. There's somebody here who's taking a collection amongst the family or the friend circle or something along that line, some sort of social circle, maybe even like at church or from the job site or something like that, to help pay for the cost for this person to have some form of treatment. Or if it's not the treatment, then it's the time off of work that's necessary so that they can get the treatment, so that their family doesn't fall behind in their living expenses. Because I heard this person is the sole breadwinner. So for some of you, it's to pay for a treatment. For others of you, it's to help the family maintain their household while the sole breadwinner is having some form of treatment and in recovery. I heard there's 3 months period of time that you're hoping to collect for. You could be doing a GoFundMe or something along those lines. They're saying if you haven't done that, that might be beneficial for you to consider at this time. Okay. Yeah, they're saying this person will fully recover, but it is going to take that 3 months time. After I don't know what kind of surgery this is, but it's like after this, they're going to need 3 months to fully recover from it. Oh boy. I just saw somebody. Okay, they just showed me something else. Somebody here tried to be an Indian giver on a gift that they gave. Wow, that's crazy. So you could be getting news about a person who tried to Indian gift on a gift that they gave to you. They tried to either take it back or like, because when they gave it to you, they gave it to you free and clear. Okay, when they gave it to you, they gave it to you free and clear. But then they tried to hold it over your head in some type of way and use it to manipulate you, control you, or either try to ask for it back. Something along those lines happened there. Maybe it's that, oh, that's what it is. They said it's not maybe, and it's not something along those lines. All that happened for different ones of you. Okay. And as a result, what's coming back to you now is this person is having some sort of illness in their physical body. This person has some sort of illness in their physical body because they knew I heard you made it very clear. You got it very clear when you received the gift, if it was a gift. And because they tried to renege on that, they're actually having some physical repercussions. Don't play with God's chosen one. I heard don't play with God's chosen one. Don't play with the ones who serve the higher consciousness. Don't play with the ones who serve the energies of love and peace and happiness. Don't fuck with the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Because that doesn't work out so well for folks. And for somebody, they having some physical repercussions. So there's somebody here who did some manipulative way. They gave finances, they gave time, they gave money, they gave something, they gave a gift, a car, something like that. And they gave it, and you made sure that no strings attached. You just really want to do this for me. Are you sure? I heard you even asked them, are you sure you really want to do this for me? I mean, I don't have much. I heard I don't have too much to offer you back, but I could either pay it down over time, or was it that you were going to pay it down and offer some services over time? So this person says, oh no, it's a gift. I want you to have it. No strings attached. Okay. But then later they try to get you to do some shit for free. But hold on a second. My services cost this much. Yeah, but I did that for you. But you said that was free and clear. You said no strings attached. So they're trying to get you to bend. They're trying to gaslight you. Somebody are trying to gaslight you. And they're used to getting their way. I heard, and they like to do shit like this. They do shit like this all the time. And they're used to getting their way. It usually plays out. People don't usually open their mouth. Most people don't know how to accept a gift, but you do. You know how to accept a gift. And you made it very clear with this person. Okay, I could pay you back, type of thing, or I can offer these services here. And somebody said to you, no, I don't want you to have to do that. That's fine. You don't have to do any of that. It's a gift. You don't owe me anything for this. When they said that, boom, that was solidified. That was the contract. That was the agreement. Okay. And then they try to step out of it and take something. They asked for something from you that was not in that agreement because it was no strings attached. So then they try to, mess with your emotions, but play with your head a little bit. They're having physical repercussions. They might not be feeling so good these days. Stomach problems, or they can't keep nothing in their stomach. There's something going on with them. Whatever, that's coming back to you. Why I need to come out here? I don't know. It just does. Somebody's on bed rest from it, though. Okay. Here's the thing with you, though. Let me go back to your energy, because now there's another message coming here about you personally, where it's like, you're sitting here and you're either thinking about a Capricorn person, or you're really putting some meditation into some of your own darker traits. And when I say dark, I don't mean bad. So more taboo sides of human nature. I'm getting sexuality. I'm getting sensuality. I'm getting somebody is fucking horny, and you're thinking about that, and you're tired of laying in bed and just thinking about being horny. Okay, because did somebody try to ask you to pay for a sex? Oh my God. Okay. For somebody, that definitely happened. What else I see though is like, you're sitting here and you're saying, my sexuality is part of what I am as a being. I heard, and I wouldn't be here without sex. Sex is natural. It's okay that I want sex. I deserve to have sex. There's something here about you're putting that into motion. If that's you, yeah, because you got this King of Wands energy over here in the heart space. Yeah, you want sexually. Somebody here, your big thing is like you got your money on under control. You got your life under control. What you want is a partner who's passionate about you, that turns you on, that gets you wet before they touch you so you can be ready to be touched. I heard you don't want to use lubricant no more. You don't want to sleep by yourself no more, and you're tired of that toy. That's what I heard. Okay. Oh boy, you never know what's going to come out of my mouth in these shows. Can we pull the next? Okay. The next position, clarifying the King of Staves in your heart space. We have the 8 of Fire. In your heart space, you have the 8 of Fire. This is the arrows of love. Okay. And it's called the Red Dakini. All right, from the Dark Goddess Tarot, the Red Dakini. All right, the King of Wands here. I feel like you have love for a fire sign person. Okay, this is on your mind. You're thinking about somebody. Okay, you're thinking about investing your energy into this connection with this person. I'm also seeing you're thinking. Maybe you're not thinking. Somebody's like, I'm not thinking about no fucking body, Melinda. And I'm like, okay, calm down. I hear you. They're showing me for you, if that's you, this is about you and putting all your passion and all your energy, again, the time thing into building your career, building your hobby, building your business, putting your performing art out there. If you're a painter, you're painting your ass off. Yeah, if you're a baker, you're baking your ass off. Somebody here is selling food out of their house, and it's really getting busy. It's starting to pick up. I hear, if that's you, you're starting to really think about how can I make this fully legit, where I have an actual business location in some sort of way. They're saying start out with like either a food cart or a lonchera, like a food truck, or something along those lines. They're saying you're thinking so big and it makes it feel impossible. They're saying that's okay. But right now they're saying within your comfort zone, they're saying what would be within your comfort zone would not be to overextend yourself, because it's going to create this dissonance in your head. We were talking earlier about people who come into large sums of money and they're not financially intelligent. So then they go out and they overspend, and then they find themselves in the biggest debt they've ever known because they can't continue to maintain what they've purchased. So now here I see somebody who is going to, rather than go out and lease that restaurant you were looking at, that's a whole lot. I mean, you've been doing good, but you're like, I don't know if it's going to do that good that fast. They're saying you'll find it a lot easier and less stressful. A lot easier and less stressful, and increased profits. I'm hearing and largely increased profits that will eventually afford you that restaurant from the same place of ease if you would just start a little bit smaller. So they're showing me in Vegas, my friend loves to have birria tacos in front of quads. You know, on Saturday, there's going to be that lunch truck in front of quads if they watching. Hey, but the fact of the matter is, honey, he will drop across town on a Saturday night to go get fucking birria tacos. His ass might be standing outside that truck right now. And that truck always has a fucking line behind it. They're only there for 1 or 2. I don't know if they go on Friday and Saturday or what, but I know they be there on Saturday. But I'm just saying, like, they do really well there on that corner. And so there's something about, just scale it down to either a food cart, because they're showing me in the corners, or at least I've never been there. So at least I've seen in the movies, New York, they have the hot dog carts, you know what I'm saying? So for somebody might even be specifically, for somebody, it's definitely specifically a hot dog cart. Chicago dogs, where you at? That Chicago dogs is not available. I heard not available. So, but they're saying, if you're here looking to open up a restaurant, they're very passionate about this. Start in something like that to keep it less stressful. Now, for somebody here, I hear you're hearing this message and it's resonating with you spiritually. Your intuition is telling you what it's talking about. We ain't talking about no restaurant or food service business for you. You know what it is. And they're saying you're going to start smaller and then build it up to that bigger, because you've been wanting to do this. I hear something about wanting to go legit in some sort of way. I keep hearing go legit. You want to go legit. You don't want to get caught up, okay, in something that's not all the way legit. They're saying start off with something that you know you can manage, that may not be as glamorous as the end game, but keep the end game in mind, because you're going to get that and you're going to be really happy when you do. Okay, this fire sign person, you got a lot of love for a fire sign person, okay? You're getting some invitation. It feels like really good news. Somebody here, you're getting a gift. It feels like really good news, but at the same time, it's like what strings are attached to it. It might feel like really good news. Okay. Next card, they said, clarifying the 9 of Pentacles in your headspace. We have the 4 of air. Interesting, because you have the 4 of air, 4 of hair, 4 of hair, 4 of hair. Somebody has 4 hairs on their head, on the top of their chin, on the top of their bald head, and on the bottom of their chin. Okay, somebody has 4 hairs. Is that, I get it, like that's a joke y'all be talking about, somebody at the office or in the family, like grandma with her 4 hairs on her chin. I don't know. That's not my grandma. If she had 4 hairs on her chin, I never got close enough to see them. Anyways, the 4 of Swords is above you in the headspace energy, but it's also in the physical place. Going back to something we said earlier when we first started channeling these messages off of these cards. Sorry if it sounds like it's everywhere, but I'm really like trying to give all the messages that I'm getting as I'm getting them. The 4 of Swords energy in both of these positions. Any holdup that's been happening is happening because it's like you're ready to go, but it's not go time yet. Spirit's like, hold on, don't do it yet. Hold on, it's almost time. For somebody, it's 4 more days or 4 more weeks. Okay, the number 4. It's like it's about to go. Okay, and then they're showing me that full moon energy. We just had a new moon in Aries. So when is the full moon? Okay, the next full moon, or is it the next full moon after that? Or is it the full moon in Aries? It could be the full moon in Aries. I'm feeling full moon in Aries very strongly. So somebody look up the full moon in Aries date. Please put it in the comments so that I can speak it out loud here for everybody who's listening. Okay. By the way, did y'all go listen to my interview I did today? I have fun being interviewed today. That was so fun. Graciela was wonderful as an interviewer. All right. So 4 of air above you with the 9 of Pentacles. Are you just taking, yeah, I hear you're taking some time before you act. Okay. You've been thinking about something for a long time. Again, they're showing me this person who has been on your own sexually for some time, you know, and you're ready to explore your sexuality with another, not just by yourself. I hear with another, not just by yourself. Okay. I also see, they're saying enjoy your singlehood while you can. They're saying enjoy the period of time while you're single. Interesting. Okay, I got that message too while I was driving home tonight. They're like, yeah, they what they did. Ooh, okay, so this is what they did. They were like, you had fun, didn't you? And I'm like, yeah. I'm thinking this is all happening while I'm driving with spirit. Okay, and saying to me, this was God in my ear saying, you had a good time, didn't you? I'm like, yeah, I had a good time. And Tim went home to his house. He ain't going to bother you during your show or nothing like that. Yeah, exactly. And then they started to show me what it would be like if I had any of my exes in the seat next to me. And what they showed me, something here about one of them, I paid for every freaking thing. I paid for every freaking thing. All I wanted was her love and her energy. You know what I'm saying? And she was unavailable the way I needed her. Now, one of them that showed up too paid for a lot of things for me. She didn't pay for everything for me. By far, did not pay for everything for me. Paid for some things for me. When we would be out together and I wanted this or I wanted that, she would handle it. Okay. But when I really needed her to step up and show me that she was really about what she was talking about, and she really didn't. Okay, so there's something here about you gave what you were supposed to give, you gave what you had to give. Okay, and then it was never a had to by obligation. They're saying you gave what you owned to give. And one, you gave a lot more, and another one, somebody gave some to you. Okay, but they're saying in both that somebody here, it's like either way they both left. It's like either way they both left. So it's I'm hearing at the end of the day, is there somebody here you're realizing like your relationships are not about how much somebody has to give. It has more to do with someone's willingness to give. I'm hearing your love relationships will be easier identified and handled by realizing what is their willingness to give. Okay, there's reminding me of what somebody told me once, that his father had said, you know how somebody really loves you if they'll give you the last plate or the last bite off their plate. If they give you their last bite, you know this person really loves you. If they won't, then they don't. Okay. No, I can't say that that's true or not, but that's definitely coming through here. Okay, so for somebody, that is something to think about. Okay, because somebody here doesn't ever want to give you a bite off of their plate. What the heck? Okay, and you're thinking about that. Okay. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we have clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the spiritual space. The Emperor energy, the Morrigan, sovereignty. So with the Three of Pentacles, they're showing me the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so Spirit is really pushing you to step up into your power, to step up into your authority at this time. That's what Spirit is really pushing you to do right now. Pushing you to step up into your power. Okay, that's why you're having all these great business ideas. That's why the great business plans are coming together for you. At least they're coming together in your mind, and you're seeing the evidence of it. You're doing the research, you're putting in the time, you're doing your due diligence, you're studying, you're researching, you're looking at options. Okay, and you're waiting for that God to take a dump urge. But in the meantime, in between time, it's not like you're just sitting here idle hands. I heard idle hands are the devil's playground. Idle hands are the devil's playground. Okay. All right. Thank you. So what I'm hearing is, yeah, you have the ability to actually put those hands to work more than you have been, and Spirit is pushing you to do that now. So again, like I said, some of you are baking your ass off. So if you've been wondering why you've been having this God take a damn urge to be so busy lately, you've been painting, you've been drawing, you've been singing, you've been dancing, you've been making them beats, you've been laying down them tracks, you've been braiding that hair, you've been doing them nails, you've been reading them cards, you've been cooking them meals. What you been doing? You've been doing something like very business minded. And they're saying, yeah, that is good. If you're in harmony with that right now, is good. I'm hearing if you do that, if you do that right now, you're going to see a boost, an increase financially. You're going to see a beautiful increase financially. Going to be very satisfying for you. Yes, Spirit saying it's a wonderful time for you to step up into your power and really be benefited from it financially. And or I'm also getting and make your mark. Okay, some of you, this is about investing into a relationship and then watching somebody step up at this time. Okay, yeah, Spirit's telling you to work with somebody. Somebody here, the message is work with this Aries person, because the energy of the Emperor is Aries energy. Okay, they're saying right now, Aries season. Okay, they're saying Aries season is going to, I'm hearing what? Okay, for somebody here, Aries season is going to set you up for life, is what I heard. So I saw it in two different ways when I heard set you up for life. One way I saw it was somebody is actually, yeah, you're going to come into a huge payoff, which is why they are already bringing us that message about financially educated. Like, you need understanding of, and we're not talking about power and lights. We're talking about big money, how to hold it, how to make the money work for you, how to get interest paid back off of it, how to invest it properly, how to put things in the name of a trust so that they'll be protected. Okay, things of this nature, financial education. So is it that you're going to be somebody here like either working with a financial planner because you're coming into big money? Now for somebody else, this is saying to me, you're going to be set for life. Whatever moves you're making right now, like you're just barely getting a little food cart. All you got is, the only thing you're about to get is a hot dog cart on the corner over here downtown. It ain't even the best part of town. They said, don't fucking worry. You're going to be set for life. That move you make right now, oh, that's a freaking power move, honey. You don't understand it. I'm hearing the waves that will flow. I'm hearing the droves that will drive. I heard the droves that will drive to get to you. Okay. So, yeah, somebody here is concerned about their location. Well, let me tell you something about location, okay? They said, tell them about your personal experience, Melinda. So I'm going to tell you about my personal experience. So here I am. When I started my nail career in 2007, I started at this lady's shop. I didn't even have the ambition to own a business back in 2007. I could not even see it. But I got my nail license in 2007, went to work in this lady's shop. She, like every other nail shop in Vegas, charged $35 a full set. So I started there. But she didn't care what prices I charged. And I told her, is it okay with you if I charge extra so I could do extra stuff because I need to charge more for it? She about lost her shit when I got $95 for a set of nails because it had nail art on it. She had never been, most of her clients, the most she was getting like $60 for hands and feet. And I'm like, oh, hell no, that's not going to be me. I'm doing all this extra work. You finna pay extra money. So that's how I operated. And I stayed there. Now, hold on a second. I stayed there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I did not see myself opening up to becoming an entrepreneur at all. I was content just to work. I really thought I was going to work there for my entire nail career at that time when I got the job. But then the ladies started acting up, being really dirty and down low. And so it was time to go. Then I went to the next shop. I worked in that first shop for 8 months, worked in the next shop for 3 months. The next shop only lasted 3 months because of the fact that it was just below standards, completely like unsanitary, unkept. It was just disgusting to me. So 3 months. And then that's when I made the decision. My clients, they deserve a better environment. I don't like this little Mexico idea. I didn't like in the first shop, the lady was so pristine and so clean. It was like clients would ask permission to sit in the chairs. I'm like, it's a chair. You're supposed to sit in it. Oh, well, it's so clean. I didn't want to get in trouble. I'm like, oh my God, that's just too much. You're doing too much. If people aren't even comfortable to come in and have a seat, like there's a problem. There's nothing wrong with being pristine and all that. But in a place of business with public access, I mean, unless you're a diamond store or a Louis store, okay, that's more understandable. But if you're just dealing with everyday people, you want them to feel welcome and invited into the space, and you don't want them uncomfortable there. That was on my mind. Okay, so here I go, pushed into the feeling like, I got to find a new place to go. This lady, I'm tired of coming in, and there's hair on the floor. There's never toilet paper or paper towels. And she used the same mop bucket water for freaking 2 weeks one time, I remember. Okay, anyway, so start looking for a job. Where can I work doing nails? I've only been doing nails for a year and a month at this time. And I went to one shop. It was like I walked into Little Africa. I went to another shop. It was like I walked into Little Thailand. I was like, listen, can we just get someplace that's racially diverse? Because hold on, I'm not African or Thai. I'm actually mixed race. And I don't think we need to bring race into a nail salon. I have clients of all races. Okay, so it's like, you know what came into my mind was this little tiny space in this ghetto ass place. Ghetto. I'm talking heart of the hood, right here in Las Vegas on Lake Mead and I-15. And it's like there's homeless shelters around there. There was an appliance repair store there that was there forever. Anyways, it was an old rundown building. I think the building was actually built like in the 60s, and it was poorly maintained. But I could afford it. And I used to look at it when I would get off the highway from nail school every day. And it was still for lease. Like nobody had ever leased it the whole time. I just drive past that shit, Nobody ever had to lease it. So finally, after, the little girl of the owner of the last beauty salon I worked in, had taken and gotten into my chemicals, I was like, I got to get the fuck out of here before her daughter hurts herself with my shit. Like, if she want to not take care of her daughter, she had a barely walking toddler. I'm like, let her daughter get her off of her own shit. I don't want to be here. Like, this is just too much already. Couldn't find a shop, so I'm like, call. So I went by the shop, called. It was interesting because when I asked. Rewind a little bit. When I asked the first shop owner I worked for how hard it was to open her own salon, she said, oh God, there's so much you have to do. It's so hard, blah, 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 blah. So that was, again, not even thinking about owning my own shop. But when I made the phone call, he's like, okay, I can meet you tomorrow. So we made the date, met tomorrow, gave him the deposit. I had the money, gave him the deposit. My rent there was $700 a month. It was a little tiny space. I think my whole shop was like 670 square feet. It was just a little space. It was just me working. I just needed some place I could work out of. It was perfect. It was right in the hood. But let me tell you something. Women were driving from all the rich neighborhoods right to my shop to come get nails done with me. And they wasn't not no $35 nails. There was one point in time where I wouldn't sit with nobody for less than $250. So for all y'all heifers who think that I'm too expensive at $150, watch when God give me that message to shoot the price back up to $250 minimum, okay? Because it was there before. That's just how it works with me. So that whole place, 11 years in that spot, right, led to this huge payout that I got because the city took self-fulfilling prophecies. City ended up paying me to move out of there, long story short, and rip down the building. Now I'm set up at my new location, which is in a high-class neighborhood, beautiful area, way more fitting aesthetically in every other way. Okay, so this could set you up for life was why they wanted you to know. Do not underwrite your fucking food cart. What is your food cart? What does that food cart represent for you? Okay. I wasn't thinking I would ever be an entrepreneur or have my own business. There were no entrepreneurs around me. Anybody that was an entrepreneur around me was not really like in my intimate life. I didn't have exposure to that so much. So I didn't even see it as a possibility for myself. And here I am. Since 2008, I have been an independent entrepreneur, and it has allowed me to take care of my children, drop them off at school and pick them up, and to develop this show for you. And I'm not done yet. I'm at the beginning of the next phase of it. It's like the nail business was initially NailFanatic Artistry Design Studio, and then that died because they tore the whole place down. City paid me to move out. Self-fulfilled prophecy, pre-told 9 years in advance, as early as 9 years in advance. And all the clients who are still with me, they remember. They're witnesses. Anyways, and then now it's like the Phoenix rebirthed into my new location. I got at least twice as much space as I used to have. No, maybe more. At least twice as much space as I used to have. In a beautiful, modernized, well-upkept area. My rent is way more than $700 now. Way more than double. Let me just say more than double. So come and get your nails done. Come see me in Vegas. Help me pay these bills. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. I'm serious. Come get your nails done. Anyways, that food cart might be your cornerstone, but honey, it's going to evolve and it will be a phoenix too. And that cornerstone is going to turn into something you can't even see coming. So like I said, some of you, you're getting a big payout. There is somebody here who's getting a big payout. Let me know. Hit me up. Yes, you can tip me. I'll take that tip, baby. $1 million tip, $1 million tip, $7 tip. Hey, I be singing songs like that. 7-digit tip, 7-digit tip. Why not? When I was singing $1,000 tip, $1,000 tip, it happened. When I was singing $100 tip, $100 tip, that shit still happens all the time. Okay. It's a growth phase for you. Whether you're at the pinnacle of this explosion or you're at taking that first step on that path, take it boldly. Spirit is guiding you to do this. You're gonna get everything you deserve to keep this going. It's gonna be actually fucking beautiful. Let's clarify this 10 of Cups. In the outcome, they're saying liberation, judgment card. It came out, and it's Persephone. This 10 of Cups came out with the 3 of Pentacles, but now they're telling me it's actually an outcome card. Outcome looks fucking awesome, okay? So, liberation. A rebirth, okay? A rebirth. So, for somebody here, listen, you're freeing yourself, okay? You free yourself. Free your mind and the rest to follow. Yes, your life is following the freedom of your mind. You're taking time. Okay, cool. What I'm seeing with this 4 of Swords energy here in your headspace and the 4 of Swords energy here in your physical space. Okay, these 2 4 of Swords together are telling me that you are taking time to pre-pave your day, taking time to work from the energy first, okay? Taking time to what Abraham calls do the grid work. Abraham, thank you for coming through with the word. Grid work. They said do the grid work, okay? So, yeah, doing some sort of meditation to call the energy in, okay? And the image from the Dark Goddess Tarot really shows calling that energy in and making it physical, okay? So they're saying whether this is about you getting what you deserve in relationships, okay, from an existing partner, or whether this is about you bringing that business in. This is about you taking that time to pray, to meditate, to affirm, to visualize how good it feels to be successful in your endeavor, in your goal, okay? And it's like a happy, successful ending. You know what I'm saying? It's time. It's like, you're going to be very aware of both sides of the table. In this card, what I'm seeing is the contrast. It's like half of the image is shaded over, the other half is not shaded over, and her face is all in the light. They're saying, oh, in the outcome energy here, you're only still seeing half of it. There's still so much more for you to see, but there's this coming out of the dark, coming into the color world, coming out of black and white, coming into color, honey. I heard the Technicolor, the Joseph in the Technicolor coat. Okay, something about Joseph in the Technicolor coat. Okay, this is about making your dreams come into full life reality. Okay, you're taking the first step, prepave the way for success. They say, don't sit up here and worry about, well, what if they cheat on me? Well, what if the business doesn't do well? Well, what if people don't like my song? They're saying, imagine people dancing to your song and they heard it on the radio and they're like screaming your name, okay, because that's what you want. Or they're saying, visualize, and play with the idea of just appreciating the love that you have right now, right here, okay? And they're saying, okay, thank you. They're saying pay more attention to what you have right now than what you worried about not having, okay? What you worried about. So they're saying get in gratitude about what you have right now. It's gonna keep growing. So whether this is in love and you have somebody coming in with some arrows of love towards you, right? Then focus on the love you have right now and put your energy there. If this is about you making the first moves to start your food cart, right? Then they're saying, be grateful for all these people who love your food, right? Be proud of yourself for making that move, for trusting in yourself to step out on faith and make this move. If this is talking about you just got a huge windfall of cash, they're saying take some time to get used to this money, honey. Again, they're saying the same message. Take time to get used to this money, honey. Something about the full moon energy with this wolf howling that Princeton drew. The wolf is howling, okay, and then they said the full moon, okay. So with this full moon energy, like somebody, this is happening for you around the full moon in Aries. They're saying that again. Okay. Clarify this Five of Wands in the external influence. What do we have from the Dark Goddess Tarot? Kamui Fuchi. The Four of Fire. Ooh, the Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay. I heard there's a lot of people out there, but they just can't compete with you. I heard they just can't compete with you. I heard you're establishing yourself as thank you, as a contender. You've established yourself as a main contender. Okay, in some sort of way, you've established yourself as a main contender. So people are noticing what you do. They're respecting the value of it and the way you get down with it, honey. They love the way you get down with it. So somebody, you put your foot in every meal in the kitchen. Somebody, you put your heart into every set of nails you do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You put your heart into every message that you do. Every person that you service. Okay, interesting. Because as I'm looking at this Four of Fire, this one person is so large and there's stars around them. But then there's all these little people that are much smaller. So there's something here about, there's something here about you having an effect over all these others, right? And they're doing their own thing, but here what you're doing is much larger scale. Okay, there's something here. So as it applies to dating, this would mean like you're either you're meeting somebody new, okay? You're meeting somebody new because you're just dating. And this person's got a lot of passion for you. But you have either seen this person with others before, or they're let you know that they've been dating different people. Whatever it is, you need to know you're the main contender. Okay. If this is in regards to an established couple, I'm hearing an established couple, and you're kind of on a break period right now. I heard you've made your point and you stand tall. Okay. If this is in regards, again, okay, to your business, yeah, there's 150 people out there that do the same thing you do, but they don't do it the way you do it, and they definitely don't pre-pave the way energetically for it like you do. So this is, I'm the best nail artist you ever gonna meet on earth. I'm the best one on earth. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna own that. And in this, that's how they see me too. That's how they see me too. That's why more than anything on my Instas at NailFads. If y'all like looking at nails, please go support and share my shit. At NailFads on everything: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, everything. Okay. I even have a YouTube channel here on YouTube of all nail stuff. So check that out. Okay. But it's like, whatever you're doing, you're larger than life. There may be a lot of people out there that do it, but this is like, honey, there are probably in most corners at least 2 nail shops in Las Vegas. There are so many freaking nail shops. But like, well, my client, she just moved to Maryland, and she broke a nail. She broke a nail moving to Maryland. So she's like, I just had to get it repaired. She goes, but are you available next week? Because I'm coming to Vegas and I need my nails done. Well, when I saw her today, which is why it was such a busy day too, that was part of my busy day today, she came in with her twin sister. And what I didn't know was she literally came to Vegas just to get her nails done. And, she paid what she was asked to pay. And y'all know my services are not cheap. She got some amazing nails. And I put my heart into it, and my heart is just still really like reeling from the love. Because why? Honey, there may be 150 nail shops in the same city she living in Maryland. You know what I'm saying? She don't want none of them. I'm the only one she wants. I heard, you're the one for me. So in regards to your business, your career, your creative pursuit, your hobby, your passion project, right? Honey, you're larger than life. The way you do it, they can't get down with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that flow going. Keep that flow going. Yeah, absolutely. I also see, in regards to what I'm seeing right now, they're showing me in regards to spirituality. Okay. You put your time and your energy into making your spiritual life really affect your physical world. It's working wonders for you. And I hear that there are others who are working to attain this experience for themselves. Okay. So you're an influencer in some sort of way, and people are looking up to you, and you're sharing your success. You're sharing how you attained said success. Other people are figuring it out. And what you're going to be getting message of, especially where you have a lot, at least one of them, they're going to come to you with something extremely uplifting and confirming of you, your path, your soul mission, your soul development, your spiritual growth. Okay. Somebody is going to stand out above the rest. So you might have, this is like, you could have shared your message with how many different people? Well, somebody is going to come back to you, and they're going to be like, I remember you told me, fill in the blank. You told them this. You told me something really cool, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, epic dope shit. It changed my life. They're going to get that back to you. You're going to find out about that. You're going to get that message personally from this person. It's going to be super awesome for you, super confirming for you. Okay. For others of you where you see people on the regular in your career, there is going to be one who is going to, I'm hearing there's one who's going to bring so many to you. So some of you are, in regards to your career, like you could be the psychiatrist or psychologist or the physical therapist or the physical trainer or the babysitter of, the childcare owner of, or the mechanic of, or fill in the blank, whatever it is you do, of this one person who is a major influencer in the game. So they have pull, they have influence, and they have clout, honey, and people respect them. This would be like RuPaul getting his nails, bitch. Girl, come get your nails done with me. Where you at, RuPaul? Bring your ass, honey, because I know you got real acrylics on. Let me show you what life is all about. And then she gonna go on her show, tell the whole fucking world. And before I know it, my shop is filled with drag queens from floor to ceiling, honey. They just stacked up, waiting to get that chance to get in my seat and my daughter's seat. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. You have the opportunity coming to you. There's somebody here who's a big influencer. You stand out above all the rest. Boom, it's coming together. Whether this is in regards to your spiritual, romantic, whatever. Again, it's coming together like that for you. Okay. Let's at the bottom of the deck here. The moon. Your intuition has told you so. That's why I love the moon, 'cause it's always there for me. Unlike these human beings. Okay, so there's something here about you trusting your intuition more than you trusting what other people tell you. Okay, your intuition told you, stick it through. You got this, honey. You got this. I got something good coming to you. You about to get that confirmation all the way come through live, in person. It's going to be freaking awesome. You're going to love it. Live. This information, this confirmation is coming straight to you. All right, shout out right quick to all of y'all on wisdom. That's what's up. So thankful and grateful. Thank you for sharing a good thing. All right. We're going to get into this next round of messages here with the Black Tarot. Thank you to the beautiful folks over at DeBry. There's a link on my website. Oh, God, I hope there is. There's definitely a link at the bottom of the YouTube channel. I better check my website, make sure I got that link up there, but I think I do. If y'all want to get you a tarot deck, you get a percentage off, and they support the channel from the beautiful folks over at DeBry. All right, the Black Tarot. Showing up as the main energy for you today, we have the Chariot. I love this energy, honey. So what it's saying to me is with this checkerboard, things have always been so black and white, okay? And you learn how to dance through all of it, whether it was day, whether it was night. So whether things were going good, whether things were going bad, no matter how things have been going, they're saying you learn how to navigate that stuff, baby, to success. I hear to success, you're navigating. You're on victory road right now. Yeah, you're getting what you deserve. Okay, you know that this is good news. You know that the time to act will be given to you. I heard the time to act will be given to you. And the other thing is, you know that this is going to prosper. Yeah, you put your heart, your spirit into something, whether that was a relationship, a career, a business, fill in the blank, right? You're on victory road here, and you're taking action to move that forward. This is beautiful because it's highly aligned with the spiritual space here of the Emperor coming through with that Three of Pentacles. It's like cooperate with spirit right now. Your spirit is calling you to move forward at this time, to expand your physical holdings, expand your assets, expand your territory, expand your heart, expand your family. Y'all talking about expanding your family? Somebody here, somebody here is thinking about, I heard in vitro fertilization to expand their family. Okay, they said this is a calling on your spirit. They said, yeah, there'll be 3 eggs. No, three. Yeah, they said 3 eggs. Something about 3 eggs, and I'm hearing will set. Okay, for somebody 1 will carry, for somebody else 2 will carry. Are these people even going to be hearing my show? 1 will, 1 won't. Not for a long time anyway, but later, eventually they will. It's going to be it might be 3. The child will be 3 years down the road by the time they're going to find it sometime around the child's birthday. Oh God. Okay. Listen, I can't with you right now. That's like, listen, bring me back right here. Okay. Cause I know you see when they start showing me stuff and they take it out of linearity, it can get a little bit confusing. Okay. All right. So you're on victory road. You're doing what you need to do. You're getting what you deserve. You're only investing your energy into things that are worthwhile, that build you up, that make dollars and cents, okay, whatever that means to you, because dollars and cents for somebody is highly symbolic. In other words, where you get your payoff. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah. And so for somebody here, there's a situation involving your car right now. Okay, somebody here is very simple. Everything that I've been coming through here is somebody You are about to buy a car. You've been looking at options for 5 weeks before you make a final decision. Yeah, you've been looking. It just ain't been for you. It just ain't been for you. It just ain't been for you. Is it that you looked at 5 cars? Either way, it's either that during the 6th week or the 6th car is going to be exactly the one for you. You're going to make that purchase. You're going to love it. It's going to stay with you for a long time. It's going to stay with you for a long time. I heard, and the next time you buy a car, I hear it's going to be shiny, sparkling new, and something completely dreamlike for you. I hear something completely dreamlike for you. Okay, so there's something here about maybe I see somebody who now you're getting some vehicle that is more of a like, this is what I can afford type of vehicle, right? I heard by the time you go get your next vehicle, it's not going to be a this is what I can afford vehicle. It's going to be a this is what the fuck I want and I'm going to get it because I can vehicle next time. That's what I hear. Okay. Anything else about that? Let's see. Okay, this next position. New position. Okay, in the physical, you have the Empress. Dude, I love your energy right now. I'm telling you, you are all about your creative powers. You're about love. You're about your wealth. You're about your value. You're about your worth, honey. You are large and in charge in your life. You got the power. I got the power to make it happen. I heard you got the power to make it happen, to make what happen. Pretty much whatever you want right now, because you've taken time to align the energy. I'm hearing this pre-paving work. So let's say you're Norma Jean and you got a show to do in front of the largest audience you've ever been in front of, and you're a little bit nervous. They're saying before you go do the show, if you were Norma Jean, you would sit up here and you would run through your skit in your head. You would run through all the jokes. You would imagine people crying in the audience because they're laughing so hard. And you look over in the audience and you see, oh my God, my stomach. And you see them doing like this, like, they gripping their stomach because their stomach hurt because they've been laughing so hard at what you said. This is something that you would do, right? And then you also the way you prepave is you would imagine the conversation that you would have with people. Oh my God, that one joke you told, that shit just happened to me yesterday. Girl, I peed my pants because you made me laugh so hard. I wasn't prepared for that. I left my diaper at home type shit. Okay, so they're saying prepave your way. In my case, this is like $1,000 tipper, $1,000 tipper, 7-digit tipper, $100 tipper. Just doing my little dance, right? And doing my little dance, do your dance on the dance floor. Well, I'm thinking about all the beautiful nails that I create, right? And all the beautiful families, the beautiful families. Okay, so maybe there's families coming in, but the beautiful smiles and the feelings that these women carry about themselves, right? And the feelings that these women carry about themselves, and when they feel better looking at their hands, because y'all look at this all day long. You look at my face, my clothes, my body, all that. But when I'm sitting here, from my perspective, I look at my hands all fucking day. And if my hands are right, my hands are right. And if my hands ain't right, there's a motherfucking problem. We got to get to the shop, honey, because I'm about to fix this, right? So this is your honor and your worth. You're going to always put yourself in that position of value and worth and honor what you need to do for your creative process. I hear for your creative process. Yes, because they want you to implement that pre-paving your day into your creative process in a more powerful way. Thank you. Anything else here with this Empress? Taurus and Libra energy. We have, so now in the physical realm, we have the Taurus Libra energy with the devil, okay, with the Capricorn energy, okay, and the Four of Swords, okay. So is there a Capricorn here who is thinking about their mother, okay, who has been laid to rest? Okay, is there a Capricorn person who is thinking about their mother who's already been laid to rest? Yes, they said yes. Okay, I heard you had a dream about your mom. You had some sort of dream about your mom. Somebody here, you're pregnant. Okay, you're going to be finding out that you're pregnant. You don't know it yet. You will be finding out that you're pregnant. Okay, you are a Capricorn. Is it your mother came to you in a dream? She was trying to let you know that. And when you hear this message, it's going to freak you out a little bit, but it's going to make perfect sense. It makes perfect sense to you, they said. But you're waiting to tell. They said, yeah, you're going to wait till 4 months to tell. Okay, I heard because you've had issues with something about the lining of your uterus and the babies don't stay so well. There's something about the lining of your uterus and the baby. So you've had a lot of miscarriages. They said you've had for somebody, you had 4 miscarriages, and specific your story is coming through. You're going to wait until this child is 4 months gestation before you start to tell anybody about it. I heard you want to keep it a secret. You don't want to go through that so publicly again because everybody knew every time. You don't want to bring, thank you. They're saying that's wise. Your intuition is telling you to do this because you don't want to bring these people's resistance into your experience. I heard you're pre-paving it. So for you, the visualization work is imagine the 4th birthday of the baby and what they're going to look like. And what would you do for their 4th birthday type of thing? So they're saying that's how you'll prepave the way here. Don't just imagine the birth of the child. Go. So here we go for every freaking body who's watching this or listening to this at any point in time, space, in history. Okay. Don't go to the moment of the materialization of the experience. No. Don't go there. Go beyond that moment. Go beyond the moment of attainment. In other words, don't go to the moment where you're discovered as the next best comedian in the world and they start approach you with your first opportunity to travel around the world. No, look at your, what is your kings or queens of comedy or your comedy rainbow special, so in other words, what they're saying is take it to the place where you've already attained all the success to get to that big break moment. And then beyond that. In other words, Melinda, don't think about the time where you got paid to move out of the studio, because I used to self-prophesy about that all the time. What I didn't self-prophesy so much about before was they're really encouraging me to do now. So NailFads was a big success, which is a new building, right? And then the next building and that being a big success. So in other words, don't look at the current phase and what that level of attainment is. Go beyond that to the next phase. Always take the visualization. When you're in the high vibration is the only time you want to visualize, by the way, they're saying. Make sure that if you're feeling bummed out in any type of way, that's not the time to visualize. It's time to raise your vibration. Don't start visualizing until you've raised your vibration, honey. Vibration got to be to the roof. The roof got to be on fire before you start visualizing. All the way to the top with it. And they're saying, take the creative visualization past the level of attainment to what is the next level of attainment. Take it to where you're already there in the visualization from that high flying place of vibration. Okay, beautiful. Anything else? Next position. Okay. Clarifying the King of Wands, 8 of Fire. We have a Judgment. Now that's interesting. This is in your heart space. This is very much confirming what I just said. We have Judgment in your outcome energy, right? So whatever you're doing, like I said, it's going to set you up for life here. It's going to be perfect, okay? And the thing of it is, in your heart space, this is about getting into the feeling place of that. Ooh, and now this image, as I'm holding it up to the camera here, looks like a fingerprint. I know it's not. I don't know what that image is, but what I see right now, and that's one thing I like about this deck, is it's abstract enough that my intuition speaks clearly. I love abstract art. It's my favorite form of paintings to produce and stuff. Y'all know I paint. You could even order custom commission paintings. So anyways, go to my website for more on that. But the fact of the matter is, it looks like a fingerprint. So the pre-paving of the energy, the visualization work gives you that attainment. It's like, this is this surefire success. Just like Melinda, you told everybody for years, for 9 years, you told your clients, yeah, I'll be the last one here. Ain't nobody ever going to have my polka dots, my mirrors, or my stripes again. I'll be the last one here. The city will pay me to move out, and then they'll tear the building down. And honey, to a T, it came through that way. Exactly what I said. It happened just that way. So they're saying it leads to surefire success. I'm hearing surefire success. When they're with surefire, I hear when you shoot your shot, it's a surefire success because you are pre-paving the energy. All right, next position, they said above, where we have the 9 of Pentacles with the 4 of Swords. It's now being clarified by the 2 of Swords. Okay. So what I'm getting is with this 2 of Swords, again, this is in the headspace. This is in position of your headspace. So you're making, again, it's kind of confirming what I just said, making your decisions from a place of intuition, okay? Refusing to look at what's happening in the physical world as your reality. Okay, so there's something here about the physical world as it exists today for all of us is a result of yesterday's pre-paving, and the day before, and the week before, and last year, and everything that happened up before now. Pre-paved for today's 3D physical experience. So they say when you're doing this creative visualization work, when you're working with manifesting, which is your favorite word, but we want you to switch that to materializing on the physical plane. Yet while you're working on materializing, while you're doing the pre-paving to materialize, they're saying don't look at what it is now as more important. Okay, don't give what is now more prominence. Remember that what is now is a side effect of what was. So whatever level of attainment and success, that's where you used to be. You ain't even there. Remember that your energy and your spirit is far advanced beyond the physical experience. Okay, and then keep looking for the evidence of that to show up, because that's the truth. I'm hearing because that's the truth. And they're also saying don't look today for the pre-paving work you are doing to show up. Now, sometimes it will. They're saying sometimes it will. In some ways, it really will. However, they're saying we want you to look to the, I'm hearing, they're fucking with me right now, in your linear time, the next days to come, how it shows up. So they're kind of fucking with me because I told them I don't like how you get out of the linear. They're saying because it's all happening right now, but it's happening on the spiritual plane, and your brains just have a hard time really wrapping around that idea. But they're saying, don't stare so hard at what is right now. Set your eyes to what you want, what is to turn into, because it will evolve and morph into that. I see a shape-shifting thing, right? We're not talking about a person who's a shapeshifter. We're talking about, like in the movie, what's that movie? Was it the Professor? What was that? One of those Marvels. Oh God, give me the name of the movie. Come on, what's the name of the movie? And he bends the time. It's not the Professor. It's oh God, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, he studies with the ancient wisdom and gets himself into the secret society, and they do all these hand movements, and they're able to bend the physical. They're able to bend the physical plane. It's a movie from the Marvel series, and it's Doctor Strange. Thank you. It's Doctor Strange. Thank you, Spirit. They brought it back. It's Doctor Strange. In the movie Doctor Strange, a morph reality, and that's kind of the way they're showing it to me. They're saying, yes, you have the power to do that, but because you've seen it the way you do in movies, which sometimes it does happen that way, but sometimes it's about co-creative components that need to be ripe and ready at the time of performance. I'm hearing ripe and ready at the time of performance, okay, so that you can have that experience. But it comes in because you're not so focused or worried about what is right now. You know that right now you can change it by doing this pre-paving work, by doing the visualization work. Okay, it said next position. So next position, clarifying the 3 of Pentacles and the Emperor card with sovereignty energy. We have the 9 of Wands. This is in the spirit body. Okay, in the spirit body. Interesting. So what I'm seeing happening here is Spirit is ripping open something here. I'm hearing ripping open the veil. Okay. Now, this isn't, what I'm getting is literally just off of this image in the way that I'm seeing it. I hear, okay, you felt like you've had your hands tied. In some ways you have. But it was all for a prescribed time. The pre-paving work is going to help rip open any limitations that have made you feel like your hands were tied. Okay. And you couldn't take action on on whatever this is that is of importance to you. Okay. The 9 of Wands is telling me this breakthrough is here. Okay. They're also telling me, remember, they're telling me, remember that you have really overwhelmed yourself in so many ways in the past because you were too focused on what is and solidifying what is. What is has stayed solidified so long because you have stared at it so hard, because they're saying, remember, where your focus goes, energy flows, and that's what grows. So as you keep staring at the situation where your hands are tied and you can't, and you can't fill in the blank. Okay. They're saying you keep that energy in that place. So they're saying open up the energy. Open up the energy by expanding your opportunities by pre-paving the way while you're in that high vibrational space. Okay. All right, I'm gonna say it. Some of you, the most ideal time for you to do this visualization is going to be right after you give yourself that great orgasm during masturbation. They literally said masturbation. They said the best time for you to do this visualization is when you're feeling that euphoria post orgasm. Okay, post orgasm. And during the orgasm itself, they're saying you should really be focused on how fantastic you feel. Yeah, you should be focused on how fantastic. They said, yeah, for those of you who have partners as well, but they really wanted to reach somebody who's been tired of masturbating, been tired of using their toy. Okay. So they're basically telling us to draw that sexual energy into it. We talked a little bit too about your sensuality earlier. So that's part of this. Okay. So your sexual energy, your sensual energy is a very powerful force, they're saying. And that feeling of orgasm is highly creative power. They're showing me a blast coming out. They're showing it to me like at the top of the pyramid, how a blast of light coming out of it. Okay. And it's super power packed, and it touches all time, space, and dimension so fast. So they're saying utilize that power there. Okay. Somebody is afraid to touch their body. They're like, and how are you limiting yourself because you're afraid to touch your own body? Okay. Somebody is really uncomfortable with hearing this message. But honey, I'm not here to make you happy. This is Tarot in the Shadows. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. Okay. In the outcome energy, clarifying the 10 of Cups, the Judgment card, we have the 5 of Spheres. Okay. And interesting. I like the way this 5 of Spheres is. This is 5 of Pentacles energy. So here's the thing. This is coming to me in the highest vibration of the 5 of Pentacles. In the lowest vibration, I'm just going to touch on it for a minute. In the lowest vibration, the 5 of Pentacles is about feeling like there's not enough and feeling left out, right? Well, in the highest vibration, according to what Spirit has shown me, 5 is the pivoting point between what was and what will be. So in your outcome, you're literally going to change what? The physical plane, the Pentacles energy relating to the physical plane. You're going to shift the physical plane by doing this, okay? And they're saying the skills and the techniques that we've given here to you tonight are effective. They're confirming that the skills and techniques are effective. They said, Melinda, you've proven that to yourself enough, and we just want you to say it out loud to them so they can understand too. What is the external influence clarifier? We had the 5 of Wands, we had the 4 of Wands, and now we have the Queen of Wands. So is there a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius over there in the external influence? But is this about people? Oh, okay. It's actually coming through here. Interesting, because it's a feminine form, right? She looks extremely etheric because this is a black tarot, so it's literally black and white only on the cards. She looks so esoteric. She looks so etheric. She looks so naked. Okay. So for somebody here, yeah, go ahead. You have somebody here, you want to have a fling. They're saying, if you have been thinking about having a fling, they're saying pick one, have it, okay? But don't get attached to things. Use it for, they're saying this is a technique. It's like going to the gym. They're saying you can do this, okay? And they're saying just don't, they're saying you don't have to lead anybody on. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Most of you are not going to do that, though. For most of you, the way this is coming through, it's like the universe is just waiting here. I see this lady like the universe waiting here. This is the etheric energy of the universe just waiting to respond to your visualization, to your thought process, to that blast coming out of your energy. That blast is coming out of your energy that some of you will be sending off during a period of masturbation. All right. We have the 10 of Spheres at the bottom of the deck, and I freaking love that. Because like I said, this is going to set you up for life. This is going to do it, baby. This is it. This is doing it right here. For some of you, this set you up for life is literally talking about for the rest of your life. From the first time you have this really work out for you, you will do everything this way. I heard you won't even cook a meal without imagining how happy everybody is, talking about it next year after, So it's like there's some sort of party that comes up every year and you got to cook for it, and you were worried about what I should cook. Are they going to like it and all that stuff? And you're like looking at next year's party already in your visualization, and everybody's talking about how good it was last year. Well, yours doesn't compete with the one they made. The tribe made one last year. Man, the thing was banging. This is good, but when is the tribe got the turn to cook again next time? Okay, something like that coming up. Oh my goodness. All right. They said to go into the tattoo tarot deck now. And they said, I'm going over each of these positions again. Okay, let's see the main energy of the situation. Again, we have the Princess of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Chariot. What's the Tarot in the Shadows message tonight? Please and thank you. What is the Tarot in the Shadows message at this time? What's a message by divine design? Okay, listen, you ain't got to fall to the floor like that. Funny, honey. All right, what do we have? It's the Knave of Coins. Okay. So in the main energy, here you are. The Knave of Coins, slow and steady, wins a race, and the Knave of Coins always reaches its goal. Okay, this is being tried and true. This is being on your purpose, on your path. Okay, this is about understanding that you got to be consistent. Okay, the Knave of Coins knows that there's got to be consistency, but there's also something here about the plan. Okay, there's a plan. Okay, so here you are. You have this opportunity in front of you. You're making plans on how to bring something to fruition. Okay, the guidance was definitely do the pre-paving work. For some of you, this has to do with something involving your family. There's hard work ahead, right? But you're using your spiritual development to help you, and you are on course, on point with this. Okay, let's see. In the physical plane, we have this Strength card coming through. So as you're meditating, right, and you're indulging in that feeling of creativity, of power, of your value, of your worth, of what you deserve, of what you'd like to materialize on this plane. They're saying, but you're also controlling your physical actions. Okay, they're also saying you're first off standing in your power, and you're knowing that it's not about impulse. Okay, it's not about impulse buying. I hear not about impulse buying. Somebody here is controlling their impulse buying, and you're imagining your house is you got kind of a impulse buying problem, and so I said you wanted to list some shit to sell. I see somebody who has a bunch of name brand. I don't know if these are clothes, handbags, shoes, something like that. You got a whole bunch of name brand stuff sitting around. You won't use it. You gonna make a big fund out of that. I heard you're gonna make a big fund out of that. I heard, and you got a purpose on which to use it. Okay, so here you are. They're saying you're not just gonna accept any offer. Okay, in the physical plane, you got a strong offer coming your way. You do have a strong offer coming your way. For some of you, it's coming from a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Libra. A Leo could even be here. Okay. Somebody you say, I have all those in my birth chart. Okay, that's great. Yeah, that could totally be you. Sun sign, they're saying sun sign, Capricorn, moon sign, or is either Taurus or Libra, and your ascendant sign is Leo. If that's you, you probably felt like this whole message was like me peeking into your journal or spying on your life on my spy cam. Kind of. But, okay, in business, they're saying in business is going well. They say just because businesses are going well now, because finances are going well overall, okay, because like I said, things are getting better in your world, right? Money is coming in, finances are getting better. Somebody got a windfall, a whole windfall. I'm so happy for you, baby. Get it. They say don't go out there and start trying to be frivolous with it and buy the most expensive everything, and then see, because there's what they keep giving me every time we come around to this part of this download that's coming through shadows tonight is there are certain celebrities, I'm literally can't name names for you right now, who they're well known for once they got rich and well known, they invested in huge properties that are multi-million-dollar homes, multi-million-dollar homes and shit. And then they ended up not even being able to pay the taxes on it, and they lost everything. They ended up with nothing. Okay, somebody here, there's a story about somebody who had a whole entourage that wants to come through, right? So they spent all their money on their whole entourage, and they ended up with shit in their hand. They ended up with nothing, okay? And then none of those people were there. So they're saying, listen, this is why your circle has been shrunk over the last 4 years over the last 4 years specifically coming out about your circle has grown smaller and tighter. Okay, so you have less people in your life right now who are main people in focus with you. They're saying that was partly because of this energy that you're coming into, this prosperity you're coming into is not meant for all those other people. They were biters. They were that entourage that ain't gonna be there, that's gonna try to soak up all your funds. Whew. I just want to breathe for a second. I've been talking really fast for an hour and a half now. Okay. Because it comes through really quickly and it's like, I got to keep talking. I got to keep talking. All right. I got to get this message out. So they're saying, get used to the money. Don't go immediately pay off everybody in your family's debts and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Somebody here, you got lavish ideas. They're saying that it's not that it's something wrong with it, but it's saying you need to just let it sit there for a minute. And I'm hearing it will be wise for you to not even tell everybody about what you have. I heard if somebody's mom is a really big gossip, they say, yeah, you don't want to even tell your mama right now. I heard actually what would really serve you best is get some time to get used to this money, stay in the same house you live in and drive the same fucking car. Maybe you go to a little nicer restaurants though, you know what I'm saying? Or something like that. But they're saying, don't jump into trying to move right away into a mansion and all that shit. How can you take what you've been given and live a better life where you're at right now? Because if you go and get that big old mansion, the way I'm saying is at the end of the day, you're going to feel really lonely in that motherfucking mansion. Okay. And you're going to realize like, I don't even need all this. Okay. All right. Somebody's going to end up renting it out as an Airbnb if you end up doing that. Okay. And then it's not even going to be booked as often as you would hope it would be because it's so high end. Okay. Listen, get used to this money, honey. Can you live lavish where you're at? Okay, give yourself some time. They said make yourself a rule. No major purchases until a year from now. Okay, so they're saying pay your bills like you normally would. Yep, you could pay your whole car off at once. Yep, you could buy that house you're staying in or the one in the nicest neighborhood. You can. And they're saying you absolutely can. They're saying give yourself a year. Give yourself a year before you make a major purchase with this money. They're saying, can you just maintain where you're at and get comfortable and used to the fact that you own this money? Educate yourself some before you go and blow through it all. And then you end up with properties and assets that are actually not assets because most assets are not assets. Did you know that a house is actually a liability? It's not an asset. Land is an asset. Houses are not. Okay. Cars are not. Those are not assets. They depreciate. They depreciate every time. So from the moment you buy it, it starts losing value. Okay. They're saying unless you're in a bull market on housing. Okay. If you're in a bull market on housing, great. But they're saying they want you to get used to this money and learn about it before you start playing with it. Learn how to make the money work for you. They're saying there's a financial advisor who can teach you these things, right? There's a class you can take. I even get it for somebody, you ain't even taking some fancy class. You're going to take something like at a community college to educate yourself. Why? Because you ain't got to go to that 9 to 5 no more. You're going to wake up, go take your community college class. You're going to go hang out with your friends for lunch. You might buy everybody lunch once or twice a week, they said, but they're saying don't make it. They're really giving you the idea of live low key for a little bit, honey, and get used to the money before you get out here and everybody knows everything you got and everybody is at your door trying to get their piece and all this shit. This is why your circle has decreased. Okay. Anything else here? Can I move on? Yeah, I can move on. All right. Back to your heart space, we have the Ace of Coins. Yes, honey, you need to use wise judgment at this time and take care of yourself. Okay, you need to take care of yourself. Again, for some of you, you're doing this creative visualization, and it is about you getting used to this feeling of lavish luxury, about having that next level attain, whatever the next level means for you. They're giving me air quotes, so that's symbolic. What is your next level? Okay, it's symbolic of something for you. Ace of Coins on your heart, you got this golden opportunity being presented to you. You're so grateful for this golden opportunity that's being presented to you. Okay. It's got the potential to do so much more. So if you got $10 million, that can end up being $100 million by the time, you are done with it. I heard, and it's still going to grow even after you leave if you do it the right way. What they're trying to get you to do, I'm hearing legacy. They're trying to get you to set up legacy funds. You know what I'm saying? That will carry not just you, but your progeny, all your offspring, and the generations of offspring that comes from your offspring. So again, heavy emphasis for you where this is about a vast wealth that you're coming into right now, about trust funds. Okay. For others of you, again, you're just getting your first fucking food cart, Melinda. What you talking about? You barely just bought your first little food cart, right? And you're like, I don't know, Melinda, what you talking about? All this money you talking about? Honey, remember, this is setting you up. So do everything in a way of knowing that this is taking you to that place that gonna afford you, that restaurant that this food cart is gonna evolve into eventually, because this food cart will evolve into a restaurant, is gonna be like well known. So, when the guy started a burger joint, he didn't know it was gonna be serving over how many billion burgers does it say on a McDonald's sign now? He didn't know it was gonna turn into that. As a matter of fact, I watched the old movie, and if I remember correctly, the dude wasn't even happy about it, but hey, it did. You know what I'm saying? There's a vibe here of what you're doing. You have no understanding of how big it's going to grow. Okay. It's set to expand. Spirit is on it. Okay. But it's been held back for a prescribed time. For some of you, again, this is a new person coming into your life. Just be consistent and take your time with it. Because, honey, this thing is going to explode. It's going to grow. It's going to be beautiful. And for somebody in an existing relationship, you guys are making some kind of new move. You know what I'm saying? There's an existing relationship. You're going to actually do something together that you've never done before. It's going to be really good. It's going to change your life. I'm here to change your life. Okay, next position, they said. In your headspace, we have the Devil. That's the second card that is both above and below. As above, so below. Hello. How much clearer can you get? Now, the Devil card tonight isn't coming through in a low vibration energy. It did speak as to Capricorn energy for someone. But again, this is about that lavish luxury. This is about the attainment of everything. It's like having it all, baby. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole wide world in your hands. This is about having the whole world in your hands, honey. When you have access to everything, thank you. When you have access to everything, you can overwhelm yourself, right? And they're showing me, and I'm not saying that this is you, but they're showing me, I had watched the haves and the haves not series, and I'm talking about drama, honey, drama. But there was this kid in there, right? And he was born wealthy. His mother is super wealthy. And he got access to his trust fund and blew it because he wasn't the smartest person. He blew it on everything that he didn't need. Okay, so give yourself some time. They say, yeah, before you know it, you're going to have 50 million watches and not enough hands or wrists or days of the year to wear them. Calm the fuck down. They're saying, get used to this money before you get out there and do that. Okay. Against somebody here, as above, so below, because we have the Devil in both places. We have the Four of Swords in both positions as well. This is about you coming into, you're coming into so much attainment right now. So much attainment in whatever that. So is this about a romantic partner? Is this about business? Whatever this is about for you. You're coming into so much attainment right now. Give yourself a chance to get used to it. Okay. I'm hearing somebody is really nervous. You're coming into so much. Give yourself a chance to get used to the feeling of those nerves. Okay. You're really nervous. It feels like fear because it radiates in the same part of the body, in the same chakra point. Fear and nervousness radiate. They're saying, get yourself a chance to get used to that nervousness because you're going to get it every time you get in the limelight. You're going to hit it every time you get on the stage. Every time there's a whole audience, stadium filled of people, They're listening to you. You're going to get that same feeling of nervousness. Every time you step out of the box that people try to shrink you and shove you into to dim your light, to try to hide your glory, your power, your abilities, your shine, whatever that is, you're going to feel that dis-ease, that uncomfortability. I don't like that we just said dis-ease. They said unease is what we, the uneasiness of it. Okay. Because it's you taking yourself to that place where nobody wants to go. They say you're going to feel that every time for a while, until it becomes natural. And that's what they want to happen for this person with all this windfall of money. They want that money to feel natural. See, when you're too excited, it's like the first time you get hormones. When you're a teenager, everything seems like it's a big fucking deal. Oh my God, I'm so in love. And it's the end of the world if he just doesn't look at me. It's not really, but you translate it that way because these hormones are new. This money is new. This love is new. There's something about this power is new, right? Whatever this is for you, it's new in your life. And so because it's new exposure, it's like, oh my God, this is everything. You just like kind of lose your shit a little bit. They're saying, can you wait before you blow it all to just like act after it kind of calms down? So that's why they gave that guidance. You know, if you're coming into millions right now, you want to kind of just chill for a year, live a regular life, spice it up a little bit. Yeah, go get that new outfit. Go get that, you know what I'm saying? And list, get you some more J's or whatever it is. But don't start all of a sudden running around in all Louboutins. You know what I'm saying? And they're saying just calm down a little bit. Hold on, it's coming. And learn to build what you have before you go through and blow it because you don't understand what you have. Okay. Also, they're now wanting to apply that to a relationship. Learn about this person that you're meeting. Find what is so why is spirit attracted me to this person, right? Because there's something about if this connection comes together in the sexual way before you figured out what the purposes of it, you will blow it because the sex is going to put a bomb on it. Okay, so there's something here. We talked about somebody here. Yeah, you want to have sex with somebody? Yeah, go for it. No, that's what their opinion is. They're saying for you, you don't need to have sex with this new person right away. They're saying give it some time to get to know this person first. That's just classic guidance. You don't have to be fucking psychic to know that. Okay. Can we go to the next card while you're talking this mundane? Okay. In the spirit, we have the King of Swords, and it's in reverse. They're saying don't rely on external conversations so heavily. Spirit is trying to have you get more into the internal conversation. Okay. Now, does that mean you can't talk to nobody? No, they're saying this is an internal conversation. They're saying because you're working with us in it. So when we say internal conversation, we want you to get spirit involved in the conversation. In other words, you can have a conversation with another human being, but make sure that spirit's involved in that experience. Yeah. Make sure your intuition is brought to the party. Okay. Moving forward, that's going to be highly significant, okay, in whatever this is talking about for you. Okay. I'm also seeing in regards to a connection, a relationship, there is an energy coming through where if you have been in a higher level commitment with a air sign person, which would be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And for a while, you've been feeling like it's at a breaking point, and either you feel like you've grown apart, or there's something about it's like these shoes don't fit no more. Your feet done got too big. You done grown up, child. You don't fit in this relationship no more. Yeah, that's coming to an end for somebody here. And they say for somebody. They said, can you go back and stress the for? Because it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. I hear whoever this is being I'm hearing ejected from his seat. They show me Top Gun flying out, flying out the top of the jet to safety eject from the jet. Okay. This person has to go. They have to go. I heard they were a limit. They were a limiting factor. Okay, a limiting factor. Yeah, because for somebody, this person is not allowed to touch your bag. They ain't allowed to be there to sit at that fancy restaurant with you. They're not allowed to be there to watch you pick out your first pair of Louboutins. They're not supposed to be there to see how you upgrade your same old house you've been living in over the next year. You finna upgrade it. Oh, I heard somebody's throwing all them dishes to the donation basket, and you gonna get you some matching dishware. What? I heard enough to have my friends over to the house for dinner. Oh, and somebody gonna be real happy because you're gonna have somebody to come clean your house. Oh, and you know who it is. They said you know who it is because you have a friend who's been having their house cleaned by this person, and you trust that person to come in and do an immaculate job. You're really gonna love it, and you want to support this person because you know something about this person personally. Okay. All right. Okay, I heard next position. Outcome energy in is the Knave of Cups, the Page of Cups energy. Okay. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting a reading like this tonight. And I still have a lot of decks pre-shuffled over here. What the heck is going on? Okay, so the Knave of Cups coming through here with the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Ten of Cups. They're saying pull the external influence because that Page of Cups has something to do with the external influence. Right now, the only thing I'm getting off of him is childishness. Okay. In the external influence, we have the Six of Wands. Okay, victory. Okay. Oh, okay, childishness. They're saying it's children. Okay. So there's something here about, first off, you're going to be really happy. Childhood dreams. Dreams come true. Oh, yeah, baby, I want you. Hold you tight. So they're saying your childhood dreams want you even more than you want them. I had a dream. Thank you, Mr. King, Dr. King. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Okay. Yeah. You had a dream as a child, okay, of having some experience. This is all set to happen for you. This is all set to happen for you, okay? What you want wants you more than you want it. See, it only exists in this creation, in the physical plane, even in the etheric plane, okay, on the thought plane, because you thought it up. It wouldn't be in existence if it wasn't for you thinking it up. So that payoff, that love, that successful business, that trust fund, that legacy, honey, energy that we're talking about here only exists because you thunk it up. It wants you more than you want it. And yeah, it's happening. I hear it's happening. We have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune is again confirming that you closed out some old cycles. Fortune is on your side. Spirit and the spiritual realm favors you right now. You are highly favored and highly blessed. Everything everything's turning up roses in your world. Everything is turning up roses in your world. They said even after you pricked your thumbs on some thorns, everything is coming up roses in your world. Because see, those thorns, they're all attached to the same rose bush. But once that rose comes up, you taking care of that rose bush, and then the rose comes up, you can reach over and smell the roses. So you're going to be smelling the roses in this. It's going to be beautiful. All right. So let's get you something from the dedications deck. We're going to be pulling one card. What a lot of stuff came through tonight's message. I just feel like I just read the cards for the whole world at once. The card fell on the floor. They said, take the one on the floor. So from the dedications, it's from Fleetwood Mac. Interesting. Didn't we start off talking about you being a breaker? You broke the chain, the karma. You broke karma. Okay. I don't know this melody of the song. I've only heard it a few times. I don't know the song like that, so I'm just gonna read it. Listen to the wind blow. Watch the sun rise. Running in the shadows. Damn your love, down your lies. Damn your lies. And if you don't love me now, you will never love me again. I can still hear you saying you will never break the chain. Listen to the wind blow. Down comes the night. Running in the shadows. Damn your love, damn your lies. Break the silence. Damn the dark, damn the light. Okay. This is something about another person, okay, out there who is... I heard they going through some things. So don't be surprised when you find out. Then some people's going through some things when they find out about you. Is this why your success, your accomplishment? So this is just a relationship that's doing well. You met somebody, y'all are really vibing. Your business is growing. Your account blew up and it's overflowing. Okay, something here, you're overflowing, right? Somebody said you will never let go. You will never break free. Oh, that'll never work. Your idea will never work. Oh, there ain't nobody out there for you. They ain't, just like there ain't nobody out there for me. Somebody was a real Debbie Downer, a sad ass Sally, a negative Nancy. They spoke all this ugliness over your experience. They're not in your experience anymore. It's going to be interesting because just like word come back to you about other folks that do some things, we're going to get back to them about how good you're doing. And when it finally do, they're not going to be very happy. Oh, well, not your problem. And you need to remember that. They ain't happy with your success. They ain't happy with your accomplishment. They ain't vibing with you as a multimillionaire, as a successful business guru, as a happily married person, as a happily involved person in a relationship, as somebody who is in front of the public eye and the whole world knows your name, as somebody who is the next top chart topper musician, who's the next best-selling author, who's the next world comedian. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. That is not your fucking problem. If they don't like it, they could click off. Just like I say on my show every day. Oh, you don't like how I talk? No, I don't say it every day. Why you say I say it every day? I don't be talking shit like that all the time, but sometimes it's every day. Okay. Anyways, look, quit playing with me right now. I'm trying to do this show. I got a lot to say. You're giving me too much at once. Calm the flow down. And there it is. This is some of you. This stuff is about to pick up so fast that, while you've been in this stressing phase, when these gates finally break free and it's time to go time, honey, first off, you ain't going to stop and hesitate. You ain't going to have no thought about it. You're going to be all the way in it. And at some point, you're going to stop and you're going to say, oh, God, can we just have a breather for a minute? I've been talking so fast for the last 2 hours now. And I just need to stop and breathe. Yeah. So again, as the money is coming in, the attention, the fame, the love, whatever it is, going to get real busy. Pick up. You're so successful. Everything coming together. Oh my God. I remember when I used to be able to just lay in bed and wake up whenever and I haven't had a chance to breathe. Okay. You're going to be looking for that time, that downtime. So they're saying, get used to it. Pace yourself. Don't throw yourself into so much at once. Because what I'm seeing is like for every one thing you throw yourself into, it's going to branch off in 5 different ways and bring more to you. Yeah, they're saying 5 different ways. It's going to bring more to you. Whew. The word of mouth is about to spread, honey. The word of mouth is about to spread. I heard, and don't worry if they talking shit. They're still going to make people look you up. Okay, it's all working on your favor, I heard. Okay. Give me something about this. They said to clarify this dedication. I don't think, have we ever clarified a dedications card? I don't think so. They said to clarify the dedications card with my handmade tarot and to see what's up with this person, because there's somebody's energy coming through here who's got a big hater vibe. Not kind of, they got a huge hater vibe. I was gonna say kind of got a big hater vibe. No, they got a fucking huge hater vibe, and they're not liking your success story here. And what do you need to know about them? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. This person needs to take responsibility for their position, for where they're at in life. Like, honey, everything that's available to you could have been available to them. Maybe not exactly like yours, because maybe they're not the best nail artist in the world, or maybe they're not the best comedian in the world, or maybe they're not the best chef in the world, but they're the best at something. And they could be the best at the world. If they were busy minding their own business, they'd have more business to mind, like you've been minding your business. So now you have more business to mind. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. So the Knight of Pentacles coming through here with... Yeah, this person needs to mind their own business with the Page of Wands. Okay, this person needs to see what they have the power to do right now and take action on that. Instead of sitting up here lollygagging, bitching, and complaining about who got what that they don't got, bitch, go get you some of your own. and then breathe. Okay, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this person, they have the habit of doing the same thing the same way every day, and then they're expecting a different outcome. Honey, you're going to have to switch it up to get it up. I heard you're going to have to switch it up to get it up. Somebody here going to have to, can you keep up? Baby boy, made me lose my breath. Somebody here, you're going to have to switch it up to get it up, okay? The Eight of Wands, because, honey, that's how you move this energy forward. Somebody here needs to quit playing games. They've been dragging their fucking feet, and that's why they pissed off, because here you actually put a plan in action. I see two people here. This is your friend. Your friend. They're my best friend. You know what? You're going to learn about these best friends one day. I'm telling you. But anyways, this is your friend. Your friend, and with the air quotes, for those of you on wisdom, with the air quotes, it's your friend. I'd rather call this person a friend of me. Yeah, this is a friend of me. And they're pissed off because y'all might have even had a conversation about getting started on this and that at the same time. Maybe y'all were going to start the same thing. You did, they didn't. Or maybe you were going to start different things. Yeah, you do that, and I'm going to do this. And you actually did it, and they actually did not. And they're fucking pissed. Why? Because they didn't fucking listen. For somebody here, they're going to tell you to your face, and this will be your confirmation on who your frenemy is. You're going to know who your frenemy is, because they're going to come up to you and they're going to tell you, damn, I wish I had started when you started. Maybe I will be where you're at. Watch out for that one. Watch out for that one. I heard, don't let them sleep in your house. Don't leave them alone with your partner. And definitely don't leave them alone with your wallet. Or your phone. Really, I just saw somebody here who was so, this person is low-key, undercover, so shady that they would go through your phone, and I see somebody who would like sabotage your appointment book in your phone just to fuck with you because they ain't doing it like you're doing it. What the fuck kind of petty fuckery is this? Who is this person and why? Just why? What grade are you in? Bitch, are you still in the 5th grade? Grow the fuck up. Whoever this person is, they just need to grow the fuck up. I don't like this person's energy right now. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what this person needs to do. Mind their own fucking business. They should use their own assets, resources, skills, and ability, and then they won't be so damn pissed off that you use yours. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about this hater. The hater gonna hate, honey. You know you're on your job and you be living life being great when you got your hater on hate mode. I'm just saying. Okay. For my handmade oracles, let's see what wants to come out from the handmade oracle set. I didn't even think we were going to make it through all the decks tonight, the way we've been so long on the spread here with 4 tarot decks. So much information coming through. Okay, what is the Tarot in the Shadows message? Give them some guidance, please, and thank you. Give me guidance. What guidance do they need? Okay. They said guidance in regards to yourself. What's the guidance in regards to yourself? From the Guiding Lights. How perfect is that? From the Guiding Lights series. It is favorable to be cooperative at this time in this situation. It is favorable for you to be cooperative at this time in this situation, in your energy field. They're saying, yeah, what are you cooperating with? Do the visualization work. Raise your vibration and see past the point of the attainment of that wish fulfillment. And work with spirit. Keep working with spirit. As above, so below. It's all coming together, don't you know? All right. In regards to this specific situation that has been on your mind, what's the guidance? What's the guidance for you? For some of you, it's a connection. For some of you, it's about a job or a purpose. Okay, guidance, guide in regards to that. Okay, work with your higher self, though. With that card coming out here in the position about you, guidance about you, that's about cooperate with your spirit team, cooperate with your higher self, cooperate with your future self. Get your own throuple, me, myself, and I. What does that mean for you? Okay. I heard cooperate with God. Okay. Somebody comes from a really religious background, and the priest here who used to stand up there, and I see him in his robe, and he said, God. There's something about the way he said it. This is like on that movie, like on that series, the haves and the have-nots. My daughter, I sent her a text once, and she said, yes. Because there's a guy on there, and he always says, yes. The same way. It's so fucking hilarious to me. Anyways, so there's this pastor for somebody here where you grew up in church, and you like have transcended all those religious taboos and shit now. And there's still this joke, and it just made you crack the fuck up right now when I said, God. because they do that every time. It's like they couldn't say God without going, God. Oh my God, so funny. With the hand up and the face up to the sky and this really like weird look on their face, like they have to take a dump. I heard, to you, it looks like they have to take a dump, but they say, God. And they always change your voice up like that. Okay. In regards to the situation from the guiding lights again, it says, renew your resolve and commitment to love the life you have and make sure you follow through on it too. See, that hater over there wouldn't be hated if they followed through too. But you did that. Keep following through, baby. Keep following through for yourself. All right. I love that. Let's see what your guidance in regards to whoever's on the other side of the table in your experience. Okay. So let's see. For my signature set. Interesting. Okay. All right. So I'm glad that I looked up what the meaning of Ophiuchus. We have a zodiac sign coming out, Ophiuchus. So Ophiuchus is the serpent bearer. And there was something about Ophiuchus creating a potion that could either heal, it could cure or kill. So the guidance about the other side, either cure or kill. Are you going to cure them or are you going to kill it? One of the two got to happen. But because it's a zodiac sign, off the top of the deck, the next card is humble. By following the example you have shown, I have become a happier, kinder, more authentic me. Whatever your choice is, if you're going to kill or cure this other person in your experience, not literally killing nobody. It's like dead that idea type of thing. That connection's dead, or you're going to cure it. Okay, so you could either heal or kill a connection with a person or an experience or a place, or you know what I'm saying? Like I said, somebody here is going to dead selling food out of their house because they're about to bring to life selling food out of a food cart. I'm just saying. By following this example, though, there's something here about being very humble on the other side of the table. Okay. Whether you decide to kill or cure, especially as it pertains to a relationship with somebody else, just make sure that your choice leads you to being a happier, kinder, more authentic you. That's the guidance. Okay. All right. So those are our oracle cards there. Something else Spirit wants you to know. They said, go ahead and finish the spread. So something else Spirit wants you to know. Something else Spirit wants you to know here of importance at this time. Something else Spirit wants you to know. What is it? What else? Most important message. Spirit wants you to know something. So Scott, what you want them to know? Are you going to give me a card? Thank you. I was going to say, or do I have to pull it? From the Guiding Light series, they said, Spirit said, God said, what I really need you to know, baby, is, listen, participation in the societal trend is not beneficial at this time. Go your own way. Don't follow the group. Didn't we spend a whole bunch of time talking about how you're the only one that could get down the way you get down and like you stand out above the rest and there really ain't no competition because you the best? Okay, you the best. Remember that you're the best and act accordingly. I heard act accordingly. All right. And a final guidance message, whatever is the most important guidance here that still needs to come out. And it's stayed in my hand again from the Guiding Lights series. Make the best of these moments. Oh my God, I already told you guys this. I love this. Make the best of these moments, for soon you'll find yourself quite busy with important activity that you will prioritize. Hello, you about to be busy than I don't even know what to tell you. Busier than you've ever been, doing stuff that is more fulfilling, more satisfying. It's like so important to you. It's on your path. It's part of your purpose. It's part of your soul mission. This is why you came here. Oh my God, it's happening now. Okay. What's at the bottom of the deck here from the Handmade Oracles? Aries energy. Didn't I tell you something about full moon in Aries? Because we just had a new moon in Aries. There's something here about the full moon in Aries. Okay, there's also something, there was the energy of 4 weeks, 4 months. Not 4 years, no. 4 weeks, 4 months, and 4 days. Thank you. But because it's a zodiac sign at the bottom of the deck, what's below the Aries card? Where words and feelings have not gotten the job done, physical action has become necessary. See, that's the vibe I told you about, this Emperor energy that came out over here in your spirit body. The spirit was trying to get you because that emperor energy is there. This is giving me that too. They're saying spirit has been trying to get you to take action, to grow, to expand, to make it happen, because you're under the energy of the Wheel of Fortune right now as well. Good luck is on your side. Fortune is on your side. The wheel is spinning in your favor in this. Okay. They said, go ahead and pull from the Handmade Rounds Tarot deck. What God really, this is like messages from God. Okay. So what's God's perspective about you? I heard about you right now. Interesting. And it came up in reverse, the devil in reverse. Okay. It's all about you right now, but it's not in an unhealthy way. They're saying you've actually, I heard immediately, source says to me, you've overcome a lot of your restrictions. You overcome a lot of your fears. You've overcome a lot of your negative tendencies that were keeping you stifled in a situation, and you've addressed a lot of toxicity in your life. You have, with it coming out in reverse, it's like this is like a big all awards ceremony from source right now. And look, the way my crown chakra just start going off like crazy. Hold on. I've been fine this whole time. But it's saying like you get an award, you really mastered up here, you've really leveled up here, and it's time to receive and reap the rewards for doing this beautiful work. Yeah, see? Evidence of that. The Chariot is at the bottom of the deck. It's in your current energy. This is like God was like, I gave you the message to let go of some shit. You did it. You moved on. You're taking action like I told you to. Good job. They're saying this is your breakthrough energy. Now we're going to take one card only because we're over 2 hours into this reading already. And they said one card from the I Know trivia. And then we'll go into the postcard from Spirit. I did see that somebody sent a donation for a personal mini. So send me your question by text or email, because I'm going to produce that as a TikTok. When I'm done with this reading, I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to end the broadcast, and then I will be producing your personal answers by TikToks. They will be coming out immediately after this reading. So get in queue if you want a personal mini as well. Send me your questions. Send me your $10 minimum donation. Anything over that is just really appreciated and well deserved. And I'll get that out for you right away. If you're just sending a love donation, please mark it as just love so that I know not to look for a question from you. And I'm so thankful and grateful for that as well. So in regards to tonight's Tarot in the Shadows message from the I Know trivia, we'll play 3 rounds of trivia tonight. Let me get my singing bowl out. All right, so we have showing up this insect. Do you know what this little dude is called? If you guessed dragonfly, you're right. Let's get into our first round of trivia and see what else we have to learn here. True or false? Dragonflies have been around since before the dinosaurs. That is true. The oldest dragonfly fossils are 300 million years old. Okay. Loving this. Okay. In the multiple choice question, which of these is true about dragonflies? Is it that they often eat mosquitoes? Is it that they only live a few days? Or is it that they only live in North America? What is true about dragonflies is that they often eat mosquitoes. Loving what I'm hearing. Okay, in the open-ended question, what is the name for dragonfly larvae? Oh my God, this couldn't get any more perfect. The dragonfly larvae is called nymph. So, hello, how you doing? Didn't we talk about sexual energy here? Huge emphasis on the power of sexual energy, incorporating that into your materialization process. Okay, big benefits in that. Also, dragonflies often eat mosquitoes. What are mosquitoes? Well, to me, mosquitoes are bloodsuckers that leave marks on my skin that leave me itchy and irritated for days for no really good reason at all. I don't care for mosquitoes in any type of way. Okay. Hold on. And when I think about these mosquitoes, I think about the Nile virus. These little things, these little bloodsuckers is passing viruses around now. Okay. So listen, the dragonfly, you're showing up with this dragonfly energy. And what does the dragonfly do? It eats the mosquitoes. It eats the bloodsuckers up. She's a man eater. I heard. Yeah, honey. There's something here about you, what you need to understand. The way your energy works, honey, you anybody who will work against you, they better watch out because you will chew them up and spit them out, honey. You will. They'll be done when you're done with them, honey. They'll be all the way done when you're done with them. That's all I know. They cannot survive. Definitely don't worry about no haters because they ain't nothing but some mosquitoes trying to leech off of you anyways and trying to vampire off of you anyways. And you could take them out. You could take them out real easy because you're a man eater. Okay. The other thing here about the oldest dragonfly fossils are 300 million years old. Older than the dinosaurs, been around since before the dinosaurs. Remember the part where it was like, here it is. It is favorable to be cooperative at this time in this situation, in the position of guidance about you, personally, you. So, honey, they're saying recognize while you're so busy looking at what is, you need to look at what's always been. They said, while you're so busy looking at what is, you need to look at what always been. What's always been is you have always been. See that energy that you be when you're in that bliss, in that high vibrational place of focus, is you have always been. That's what you've always been since before the ancestors touched this planet with that ancestor energy. You have always been that. Tap into that, what you have always been. Your authentic nature, your authentic self, okay? Because you were here before the dinosaurs. You existed before the dinosaurs. When you're in that high vibrational love and peace and happiness and you're flying high, all that, that's who you really are. That feeling, that's what you really are. You get so caught up in the physical vessel. They're saying you get so caught up in the physical vessel, but you're not that physical vessel. Okay, they said pull another song to go here from the Lyrical Evolution. I almost forgot to do this deck, but they reminded me. You pre-shuffled it, you gonna do the deck. I'm like, okay, I don't have a problem with that. Let's see what's the message. There it goes. There it goes. It flipped over, and it's Queen, Queen. From Janelle Monáe. It says, I heard this life is just a play with no rehearsal. I wonder, will this be my final act tonight? And tell me, what's the price of fame? Am I a sinner with my skirt on the ground? Janelle Monáe. Okay, this card, these lyrics that she put on here. Thank you, Ashley, baby. These lyrics she put on here are perfect for today's message. I heard this life is just a play with no rehearsal. Okay, so there's something here about, I wonder, will this be my final act tonight? There's something here about focusing on fears, but you've been here before all those fears, okay? Yeah. There's something here about this is why we've been so much about how to use the techniques that are advantageous to you, because this is what somebody's tendency has been. When you have sex, you judge yourself about it. You judge yourself about masturbation. You judge yourself about sex with others. You're scared to get famous because there's some part of you that feels guilty about being famous. And you're always thinking things are going to not work out for you. It's just over. And you don't, that you're not prepared. So they're saying to cast this spell and cast it well. So if you're in agreement with the words coming out of my mouth, go ahead and give your audible yes. So let's go ahead and cast this spell now. So anywhere where you are in holding on to any types of, okay, so here we go. You deserve to feel your best. You deserve your authentic self-identity. You deserve to enjoy sex. You deserve to enjoy notoriety and wealth. You deserve to continue to sustain the things that matter to you, that benefit you, that fulfill you. Yeah, to sustain those things. You deserve to have another go at things just so you can get it better the next time. You deserve all of this. And anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. That energy just came. First off, my crown is lit the F up. Okay. My crown is lit the F up. It came like the energy wrapped. It's all in my hands. Okay. Fine. Okay. Whew. The crown, honey, the crown is lit up. Okay, so that spell definitely worked. I want, if you feel anything, if you feel the energy of it, put something in the comments. Let us know that you feel it too. Own it, claim it, make it yours. Okay, put your yes, yes up. Say your yes, yes. Okay, you can listen to that again if you need to. But that energy just felt it like wrapped. I saw the energy do this. It wrapped around me and it went in from my back to the front. And then it went up, is how the energy went. So if that's for you, beautiful. The energy is still running. It's supercharged. Okay. All right, beautiful. So that's that. Let's go into the final message, which was the first card we pulled from the postcard from Spirit. What do we have? Dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. Would you like to take a little break from all that and start having fun? When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh. Or call the one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting. And you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? And then I hear them say, and we just love how much you care about yourself. So thank you for joining me for this Tarot in the Shadows message. It's been a while since we've gone this long. 2 hours and 20 minutes. Hey, that's perfect. 222. So with all that being said and done, until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. Later, baby. And that's all, folks. I love what I do. I truly do.